In the next video, a man captured something creepy in the middle of the night. Watch.
Still watching TV. My daughter's watching Paranormal beside me.
While he's in the bedroom, it looks like someone is watching him from behind the door. The man said that when he checked the house, he didn't find anyone or anything. He asks his followers to write what they think it was. So if you have any theories, leave them in the comments. In another video, a girl began hearing strange noises in her apartment and decided to record everything.
Hey guys, it's 12 o'clock in the morning and I heard some weird noises. Jesus Christ, oh my god. Okay, so I just got up to turn the light on and there's still... Okay, and yeah, okay. Yeah, there's still weird shit happening. Okay, goodbye.
At one point, objects on the table fall over, and then things escalate. When she woke up the next morning, she saw that a cabinet door had opened by itself and a magnet had fallen from the fridge. Someone, or something, clearly wanted to make its presence known. The strange events continued, and the girl kept recording.
And then I started hearing some noises, so I was going to just record and see what happened. Okay, so you can see a lot of the activity is centered mostly in my kitchen. It's probably not a coincidence. I'll show you guys the garage sometime. It's directly below the kitchen, but yeah, a lot of weird stuff happens down there too.
She said her fan couldn't have moved the objects on the table. Then, something fell near the doorway, further proof that something was there. Items on the kitchen counter also started to move on their own. The girl said most of the paranormal activity happens in the kitchen, but she promised to show the garage too, where she's also experienced disturbing things. Many viewers wrote that she staged it all for views. What do you think? The following clip was recorded through a door peephole. Watch closely. An anomalous figure appears near the trees for a few moments and then vanishes. What it was remains unknown, but the user who posted the video now says they're afraid to go outside in the evenings. The next video was recorded on a surveillance camera in an ordinary living room. Let's take a look. In the footage, you can spot an almost transparent figure resembling a girl rushing through the room and disappearing. Whether it was just an optical illusion or a trick of the eye is hard to say, but the homeowner claims that no one was home at the time. The next clip stirred up a lot of discussion online. Let's take a look. A young man noticed a sinister face on his staircase that seemed to be watching him. Users shared their theories in the comments. Some claimed it was just a prank or staged. Others were genuinely scared. Still others focused on the window, searching for answers. One user even wrote that they definitely saw a face behind the glass. Did you see it? This story has a dark background. A few years ago, a child died in the house under strange circumstances, and doctors never found the cause. One stormy night, a young woman was home alone and heard soft crying coming from one of the rooms. She went to check and, in the darkness, saw something producing a long, unnatural sound. According to her, the figure resembled a small child. What was crying in that room, a soul, an anomaly, or something explainable, remains an open question. The next series of videos was filmed by a man named Kyle. He has been experiencing paranormal events in his apartment and tries to capture everything on his phone.
It's happening again. I can hear it again. I know. I'll be right back. It's happening again. I can hear it. Do y'all hear it too? Is it coming from the floor? Where is it coming? I can't tell where it's coming from. I can't tell where it's coming from. Well, we thought we were going to bed, but that just happened. So we both decided to come out here on the gazebo and sit here for a little bit. I don't think we're going to get a lot of sleep tonight. Y'all heard that, right? I haven't even gone back and watched the video yet, so I hope you can hear it. But I'm going to post it. I'm just going to go ahead and post it here in a second.
In the first video, he hears knocking on the door and goes to check it out. He inspects his apartment but doesn't find anyone. He steps out onto the porch to get some air and hears a strange noise.
Well, we had an interesting night. Woke up at about 3 o'clock in the morning to this. Sounded like it was coming from above us. At first, at least. It stopped for a little while. We tried to go back to sleep. Then it started sounding like it was outside of our bedroom, in the backyard. Like somebody was banging against the side of the house. Stopped again.
In another video, he hears a loud knock coming from the attic. His wife convinced him not to open it, and this time, he listened to her. But you should see his later videos, where he became more brave.
These lights have been flickering. So I'm just going to watch it for a minute and see if it happens again. There it went again. They just like turn off, and then a minute later they'll turn back on. There's another. Why is it doing this? For some reason I'm just like scared that if I try to get up and leave this room, the lights are just gonna go out. Okay. That one came back on. Well, I guess I'd rather them come on than go off. Well, thank you for turning the light back on. Appreciate it. How about you make the other one come back on? flicker.
In the next video, he experiences flickering lights. The bulbs turn on and off, which scares him because he doesn't want to be left in total darkness. Since the attic noises didn't stop, the man decided to go up there after all and install the surveillance camera. Watch what it recorded.
Well, the camera in the attic finally recorded something. I am freaked out, and there's no way in hell I'm going up there. Oh my God. Can somebody please tell me what the hell I'm supposed to do? I can't go up there. This shit is fucking crazy.
A small suitcase suddenly starts to move, as if someone is inside. The man doesn't understand what he's dealing with and doesn't want to go up into the attic. That's where his video series ends. What he actually encountered remains a mystery to us. In this video, a Japanese paranormal enthusiast goes out in search of a thrill. He enjoys exploring places that, according to legend, are haunted. Let's see what he managed to capture.
Nah, this is a bit dangerous. Maybe I shouldn't have talked about myself. If I stay any longer, it's really bad. Since just now, I've been sweating non-stop and my ears are ringing. Shall I go? Oh, I'm surprised. Is it a reflex? This is my reflex. This is my reflex, isn't it? I can see it very clearly. I'll go home for a bit. I can't go home.
The man explores a room and notices some kind of movement. It seems like a rope started moving at some point. The man says his battery is about to die and he doesn't have much time left for the investigation, so he keeps going. Then, he sees someone, or something, outside. Watch again if you missed it.
My reflex. This is my reflex, isn't it? I can see it very clearly. In short, I watch it a lot. It's a bit tight. Ah, I don't know how much is left. No, but it's all good. It looked like there was a person there just now. Maybe they came in when I opened it. Wait a minute. There was one person there now.
The vlogger continues on and finds the rope, but now it's arranged differently. This frightens him, since ropes like these are often used by people to take their own lives. A bit later, the man spots another anomalous figure. Watch it in slow motion. Nothing else paranormal was recorded during this investigation. This video was taken in an ordinary beauty salon. A girl was quietly sitting in a chair when suddenly a drawer slid open by itself. No strings, no wind, nothing. Visitors claim that the building used to be an old house, and strange things have been happening there for years. The next clip sparked a lot of discussion online. The user who posted it told viewers to watch closely.
Now, this video is not for everybody. Everyone ain't gonna see them. Okay? So if you are not spiritual, if you do not have an open third eye, I'm not about to circle. I'm not about to point them out. But y'all, I'm seeing a light right now. Okay, hold on. Hold on. It's a lot going on. It's a lot going on. Check them out. Y'all, when I tell you, the short one, he literally just turned his head. He was facing me. The one with the white eyes, it looked like his eyes are white. I know y'all see him. There's a bunch of them actually. But this one right here, you see his head, his shoulders. It looks like he's looking down. Ooh, look at the one beside him with all the gold on him. It's like he got a little gold light on his nose. He got gold all on his head. Here, let me zoom out some, y'all. Look at the little light over here coming through. Y'all, ain't no lights over there. There's no lights. There's so many of them over there. Look at the lights right there. But these two, oh, baby. Look at him. Look at him. He's looking at me. Y'all, he's looking at me. The one in the middle. The one in the middle. Check them out, y'all. See the light? See the light? See that little light trying to come in? That's another one. That's another one over there. Come on out. It's okay. You don't got to be afraid. I'm not afraid. You don't need to be afraid. It is A-okay. Here go another little light coming through. Look at that one right there. See little white lights? Wow. Check them out, y'all.
Many commenters said they couldn't see anything, but others pointed out several creepy faces hidden among the trees. I'm curious, did you see anything among those trees? But that's not the only video from this user. Take a look at this one.
Y'all looked over, I said, what the? Look at him. Let me zoom in. Y'all. Look at him. Man, listen. It's a big one. The one in the front, he big, and he remind me of an owl. He got his head turned, looking dead at me. But look at the one behind him. Y'all, tell me y'all ain't seeing that. Y'all, this in a tree, y'all. Got a long neck. Look, I see 2 legs. I see an arm. If I'm not mistaken, it might be 3 of them. I don't know, y'all, but look. That's deep right there. I mean, anybody should be able to see that. Anybody should be able to see this. I was like, wait a minute.
2 dark figures can be seen on the street. Was it just a trick of the light or something else entirely? No one knows. Watch the full video and share your theories in the comments. The next video was recorded by an outdoor surveillance camera. Let's take a look.
Excuse me, bro. You're excused. And that's your bra.
Güey, te juro por Dios, güey. Te lo juro por Dios que un señor me preguntó qué onda era la pinera.
No digas mamadas.
Te lo juro por Dios, güey.
On the left, you can see a man walking on the sidewalk, but pay attention to the opposite side. An anomalous figure seems to fly by the road, and then things get even more interesting. The man starts talking and pointing at something, although no other people are visible on camera besides him. A few seconds later, the man walks away as if nothing happened. Whether he saw someone or something that we didn't remains a mystery. One evening, a boy was playing with a finger skateboard and recording everything on video.
¡Bruno! ¡Bruno! Se movió la silla.
¿Leal?
Sí.
¿Leal? Joder.
Tipo, es de arquitecta.
Suddenly, the chair near the table slid back. Then it began genuinely scaring the boy, which seemed to be its goal. He started panicking and calling his parents. When his father came, the door suddenly slammed shut and the video cut off. In the next clip, a girl's family leaves for a few days, and she's left all alone. The first night, she felt uneasy and scared.
Me da miedo ir a grabar, la verdad. Pero estoy acostada aquí, literal no hay nadie. No sé qué voy a hacer, me da miedo ir a ver. Yo creo que me voy a parar a ver. Me da miedo, me da miedo, me da miedo. Puta madre. Ni modo. No mames, no mames. Eso no estaba tirado ahorita. El cereal se supone que estaba allá arriba. No mames, la neta, no mames. No, vete a la verga. Vete a la verga, vete a la verga. Please.
For 3 days, she woke up to strange noises, like objects moving, doors opening, and even footsteps. Gathering her courage, she searched the house but found nothing. However, as soon as she returned to bed, she heard the strange noises again, driving her crazy. Frightened, she turned on all the lights in the house and set up her phone to record where the noises were loudest. After reviewing the footage, she was horrified and even ran out of her own home. Let's take a look.
¿Qué pedo? ¿Por qué hace eso la cámara? Por ahí se escucha un ruido. Como por ahí. No mames, no mames, no mames. No mames, no mames. No mames. Me está dando miedo. Te lo juro que estoy temblando. ¡No! ¡No mames! ¡No mames! ¡No mames! ¡No mames! ¡No mames! Plebes, me estoy muriendo de miedo. Estoy aquí afuera de la casa. Me da miedo. Me da miedo. Me da miedo meterme ya.
First, you can see something fall off the table, but that wasn't what scared the girl. Next, a dark figure appears to peek out, seemingly staring directly at the camera. The frightened girl calls the police, but after searching the house, they find no intruders. So, what or who did she encounter? Share your thoughts in the comments. The next video was filmed by a user near a house that, according to him, has been vacant for several years. But witnesses have encountered strange incidents there, and one of them was captured by this man. Watch.
Who would pay for electricity? Whoa, something just changed. Did you just see that? Something most definitely just changed.
What changed?
One of the lights paused for a second. Later. Now, we did meet the girl that grew up here. This was her childhood home. She absolutely 100% said it was haunted.
She actually made.
She actually made a video. What is her screen name? Jenna
Something, I can't remember.
She 100% confirmed that this house is haunted. I just can't imagine anybody keeping the fucking power on for the lights to blink.
The lights in the house are flickering even though no one is inside. When the man tries to zoom in to show the inside of the house, he sees no one and nothing. He also said that they saw a girl who used to live there, and she claimed the house really is inhabited by something paranormal. Whether to believe him or not is for you to decide. Many considered this video to be further evidence of the existence of extraterrestrials. It was recorded in 2026. It all began when a pair of friends saw strange lights in the sky, and at some point they disappeared. Without thinking for long, the group approached the place where the lights had come from and decided to capture everything on a phone. What they saw shocked them.
Morro, es uno de esos macetones. Es un macetón. Miren amigos. Mira, güey, sí lo estás agarrando, mames. Sí. Se está moviendo. Sí. No mames, güey, mira, güey. No mames, ¿qué hacen? Ay, coño, su puta madre. No mames, vete a la verga, güey.
The friends froze when they saw something resembling an alien creature. First one, and then suddenly another appears. Tall, thin, covered in pale skin. It stood just a couple of meters away from them. A green light seemed to be emanating from the creature's chest, which only intensified the sense of fear. Many commenters were genuinely frightened after watching this video. Do you believe in the existence of extraterrestrials? In the next video, a girl named Alexandra, a blogger and paranormal enthusiast, visits an abandoned school. She sets up surveillance cameras inside to document any incidents. Take a look at what she managed to capture. A few minutes later, while the cameras are recording, Alexandra explores the school. On one of the recordings, she spots movement. A dark shadow moves through a doorway, as if someone is wandering through the school, and she wasn't completely alone. She goes on to discover various objects, further convincing her that someone might be there. Then she finds a ball, and when she decides to kick it, another ball suddenly falls from a shelf. Whether this was just a coincidence remains unknown. Some time later, one of the cameras captures a chair moving. Alexandra doesn't claim that something paranormal lives there, but she does promise to return. The following video was filmed by a girl whose page is normally dedicated to makeup content. She never believed in the paranormal until something happened in her own apartment. Let's take a look.
रात के 12 बज रहे हैं मेरे तो मुझे ऐसा लग रहा है कि वो दरवाज़ा खुल रहा है और बंद हो रहा है बहुत देर से देखा अस्तगफिरुल्लाह.
While she's in the room, the door suddenly opens. And that was only the beginning. Then it closes on its own without any visible reason, and the girl heads over to check out what's happening.
Bismillah. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. यहाँ कोई नहीं है.
Upstairs, she sees something and hesitates to go up to figure out what it was. But it doesn't end there. She hears strange noises and starts filming again.
से कैमरा खोला है कि तुम्हें पता है दरवाज़ा खुद ही खुल रहा है कब से खुद ही बंद हो रहा है वो देखा बस.
This time, the door first closes, then opens by itself, and the video cuts off. The girl is still wondering what's going on in her home. What it actually was, we may never know, but we can at least speculate. The next clip was posted by Asiya. Usually, she only shares videos with children and animals. But at that moment, she was on vacation and received a motion alert near her house. What she saw still scares her. Let's take a look. A dark anomaly moving quickly can be seen near the fence in the backyard. It doesn't look like a normal shadow or a person. While some commenters said it was just a glitch, others were genuinely frightened. What do you think it really was? In the next video, we'll visit a quarantine station where the sick were brought from ships. A bit of background. Ships often arrived at the port overcrowded, with much of the crew infected with various diseases. In 1850, one ship was struck by typhus, which quickly spread. Over 100 passengers died, and hundreds more were ill. Burial also posed problems. It's said that people were wrapped in cloth in groups and buried right in the bay. The quarantine station serves as a reminder of the hundreds of lives lost, with their souls, according to legend, remaining unrest. In the video, a girl goes on a tour of the station and takes a few photos that she still can't explain. Let's take a look.
In these photos, I very clearly see a shadowed veiled figure standing in the doorway. Here are the images in full. There's 6 total which capture this shadow figure. As you can see in this video, these images were taken about 1 second apart. When I first saw these images, I thought that the shadow figure was my own reflection. However, upon review, if it was my own reflection, it should be directly in front of the camera. I also realized that no shadow could have been created due to the setup of the photo. This is the video footage I have right before I took these photos. And as you can see, you couldn't film or take photos with your flash on because of the dust and dirt on the window panes. Upon realizing this, I called Ashley over to...
You can see 6 photos showing the shadowy figure. The shots were taken just 2 seconds apart. The girl also shows the video and explains that using flash was impossible due to dust and dirt, so it couldn't have been her shadow. She thoroughly explains why the shadow couldn't have been cast by her, providing strong arguments.
As I put these 6 photos into this video, I also realized that the shadow figure moves. In the first image, its head is lowered, and in the last image, its head is facing the camera/light source. Here are the images in quick succession. You can really see the movement of the figure. These videos did highlight some light anomalies around the figure itself. It's like it distorts light as it moves, but this could also be to slight camera movements which may have distorted the dirt and the dust on the windows, seeing that my camera was up against the window. I do not think that the shadow figure is a distortion of the dust due to it being darker and not lighter than its surroundings, and at no point does the shadow cross over the first doorway, indicating that it's standing in between the two doorways. I also realize that the camera does move slightly as I am taking the images. However, the main movement of the shadow figure occurs in the upper part of the head. The head seems to move to face the camera or distort. It's not the same shape that moves left or right. As you have seen, we started to play around with some filters to try and see if we could highlight the figure more. The Erie 2's Quarantine Station Ghost Tour Facebook page posted an edited version of the figure that made it stand out more, and we wanted to do the same. Here are our photos. We used Photoshop to play around with some filters, and as you can see in every photo, this figure is highlighted. This is the first piece of evidence that I have ever collected on any ghost or paranormal investigation that I cannot debunk. I do think that in these 6 images, I have captured a shadow figure.
After analyzing the photos, she discovered that the figure wasn't stationary but was actually moving. Trying to get to the bottom of it, the girl used various filters to make the figure more visible. See for yourself. In the end, she concludes that it's nothing other than a shadow figure, clearly visible in the edited photos. What do you think? At a hospital in South Pittsburgh, Tennessee, a dark figure was caught on camera that frightened many viewers. Let's take a look. If you were watching carefully, you probably noticed the tall dark figure standing in the middle of the hallway. If not, go back and watch again, and let us know what you think it was. This video frightened many parents. It was recorded at night in a bedroom on a surveillance camera. Let us take a look. At first, a child's mattress suddenly lifts, as if something is underneath it. But that was not all. It appears as though someone's hand is reaching toward the child, even though the camera shows that no one else is in the room except the parents and the child. At that moment, the father also noticed something and turned around. Some users wrote that there is a creature that lives under the bed and feeds on the energy of children. It never reveals itself completely, only movements or separate parts. Nevertheless, the legend intensifies the fear of what is happening, and we will not know what is hidden from view. The next short video was filmed in the subway. Take a look.
Speak to staff or text police 61016. We'll sort it.
In the reflection, you can see a terrifying face that keeps appearing and disappearing. This video scared a lot of users, especially those who ride public transit late at night. This video was recorded by a surveillance camera inside a taxi. Take a look.
I've got fucking chills.
A dark figure can be seen in the back seat. After a short while, it disappears. Was it just an illusion, or is there something paranormal going on? That remains a mystery. The next clip was filmed in a museum, and at first it may seem completely ordinary. Many people note that one of the wax figures in this museum truly eerie emotion. Its piercing gaze and appearance make it look as if a real elderly woman is sitting right in front of you. And a young man, filming this figure on a regular day, noticed something frightening. Watch closely.
¡Ay, hijo de güey, qué pedo!
At first, nothing happens, but at some point the figure seems to come to life and slightly turns its head. Its eyes look alive. You have to admit, it's genuinely creepy. The man was confused and asked the museum administrator how this could have happened. He was told it was impossible. The figure couldn't move. It's solid and has no mechanisms. So what really happened in that museum? I'll leave that up to you to decide. This video was filmed by a young man when he felt someone's presence and realized that someone was watching him. Watch closely. Behind the door, you can see a dark figure looking at the young man. Was someone playing a prank on him, or did the camera actually capture a paranormal figure? We'll never know for sure, but we can at least speculate. In this video, with an unknown source, you can see a mysterious, semi-transparent figure that moves at varying speeds, sometimes very quickly, and other times more slowly. Take a look for yourself. After watching the video, many viewers were convinced that it captured a real ghost. What do you think? The next short clip was recorded by a blogger who saw a figure behind a window.
Sí, güey, a ver.
¿Qué, güey? ¿Qué me ves?
According to him, no one has lived in that apartment for a long time. The tenants there died one after another, and the last was a woman who simply disappeared. Neither the police nor her relatives were able to find her. The man is convinced that her spirit is still in that apartment. Whether to believe him or not is up to you. In the following video, a girl was home alone and initially filmed the heavy rain outside. She decided to end the video by recording herself with the front camera. However, after reviewing the video, she noticed something strange. Watch closely. Behind the girl, you can see a dark figure, even though she says she was home alone. Viewers were divided in their opinions about this video. Some said the girl staged it for views. Others believe that being in that house is unsafe and that the girl might be haunted. Still, others thought it could have been a prank by neighbors or friends. What do you think? This video was filmed by a couple in their home. Let's take a look.
It's happening again, you guys. Oh my gosh. No one in here. There's no one in here.
A door to one of the rooms suddenly closes, and when the woman walks in, she finds no one in the bathroom. Together with her husband, they search the entire house but find nothing and no one. Whether what was captured is something paranormal or just a trick, as always, is up to you to decide. In this clip, the girl was simply filming a video for TikTok, but her followers noticed something strange. Take a look. In the background, a figure dressed in white with dark hair passes by. The girl claims she was home alone. The next clip was captured by a surveillance camera in an apartment. Let's take a look. Pay attention to the doorway. In the hallway, you can see a barely noticeable dark figure that quickly disappears. We may never know if it was a ghost, but we can at least speculate. Share your thoughts in the comments. The next clip was recorded on a surveillance camera at a workplace. Employees noticed a container moving on its own and wanted to find an explanation. But what they saw raised even more questions.
Видел, какой шайтан ходит.
Тихо, не матюкайся, давай, снимай. Я вам говорю, это не серьезно. Высота, посмотри.
Стой, ну это что такое?
Смотри сейчас дальше. Этот говорит сквозняк. Все. Откроется обратно. Да? Я туда не ногой больше нахуй. Иди. Ну, еще двинулся, видишь? Угу.
In addition to the container moving, a door suddenly closed by itself. After some time, the container rolled again, and then the door opened. Was it just a prank by employees, a staged setup, or something paranormal? As always, I'll leave that up to you. The next video was filmed by a woman whose daughter was sleeping in bed with her because she got scared of something in her own room. Let's take a look.
So, my daughter's sleeping with me in my bed tonight. She kept saying that she was really scared of something in her room. I'm a little bit shaky. I don't know if you guys can tell, but
toys in the child's room suddenly turn on, even though only the mother and daughter are home. The woman heads to the room to investigate. Scared, she cautiously and slowly walks down the hallway toward the room. On the table, she finds a toy that's turned on, but then something else happens.
same toy that used to go off in the past. And it's always terrified me since. Because I would ask it questions and it would answer with noises.
You probably noticed a hand on the table that looks like it belongs to a mannequin. It's likely just one of the toys, so don't be too surprised. But a few moments later, that very hand suddenly starts to move and points a finger at the woman. That's where the video ends, but debates continue over whether this woman and her daughter fooled everyone or not. This video was captured by a video intercom. Watch. In the hallway, you can see someone's white face. Who or what it was remains unknown. If you have any thoughts, leave them in the comments. In this clip, a girl was simply relaxing on the couch while her friend was recording her. But an ordinary evening turned into a true nightmare. Take a look. Outside the window, there seemed to be a figure whose face could only be partially seen, and it did not look human. The girl herself claims that at that moment she heard something and felt very uneasy, so she took off her headphones and looked around. Whether it was just an illusion, someone's joke, or something more will remain a mystery to us. The next video was found on TikTok. It seems like a man was running from something up the stairs while recording. A few seconds later, He lifts the camera to show the floor above and captures something creepy. You can see a dark figure that seems to be watching the man. But what happened next scared him even more. The dark figure suddenly descends, almost floating in the air, and stops right in front of the man. He quickly decides to leave the place. Many viewers who saw this clip were genuinely scared and speculated on various possibilities, from a shadow figure to malevolent forces that might be following the man for some reason. The next clip was captured by a surveillance camera. At first, an anomalous figure can be seen rushing across the room. Then, the figure transforms into a person. Many viewers wrote that this was simply a glitch in the camera system. However, the security guard had never seen anything like it before and uploaded the footage hoping to get some answers. The next short clip was filmed in an office, where late in the evening an employee noticed a dark figure. Take a look. As he gets closer, it seems like something dark is behind the glass. The worker turns on the light, and it appears that no one is there. But it only seems that way. Commenters noticed a pair of glowing eyes on the other side of the window. A trick of the light or something more mysterious. Share your thoughts. The next video is short but mysterious. When a man was home alone, he recorded something strange. Let's take a look. Through the slightly open door of his bedroom, you can see a dark shadow quickly passing by. According to the man, he was alone at home that day. What do you think it was? Share your thoughts in the comments. The next video shows a car that had neither a driver nor passengers inside, but the interior lights kept turning on and off for some reason. Let's take a look.
Aquí espantan. ¿Vieron? Mira. Aquí espantan. Son las 2 de la mañana. ¡Préndete!
The video was filmed by a man at 2 a.m. He stands near the car and records the events, then decides to come closer. At first, it seems like no one is in or around the car, but keep watching.
Está bien cerrada la puerta. ¡Préndete! Préndete, papi. Dale. Préndete, préndete, pues.
As the man walks around the car, he initially sees no one, but after a moment, something resembling a creepy face becomes visible inside. Whether it was just an illusion or a real paranormal incident remains a mystery. The next video was recorded in California. It stirred and frightened many users. Let us take a look. On a tree, you can notice two red lights, which online have been linked to the legend of the Mothman. This is a mysterious winged creature that is said to foretell impending disaster. According to eyewitness accounts, in 1967 a strange 2-meter tall creature with red eyes was seen near an abandoned military zone. That same year, the Silver Bridge collapsed and people died. Since then, the Mothman has been associated with that event and considered a harbinger of catastrophe. Whether what this man recorded was the Mothman or not will remain a mystery to us. This next video was shot in a dark tunnel. A blurry white figure can be seen in the distance, and it appears gradually. The video is short, making it hard to say what it really was. The next video was filmed late at night. Let's take a look. Among the trees, a rather large figure was captured on camera. Was it just a trick of the light, or something paranormal? No one knows for sure, but I'd love to hear your theories in the comments. In April 2026, a user filmed something in the sky that still can't be explained. Let's take a look. An object was spotted in the sky, freely hovering. At first, he thought it was the sun, but it couldn't rotate like that. Users left thousands of comments under the video, ranging from UFO theories to suggestions that maybe we're better off not knowing what it was. Do you have any ideas about what was captured that day? The next video frightened many parents. A woman was simply reviewing some archive footage of her child and noticed something terrifying in one of the clips. Watch carefully. It seems like the little girl is just standing in her crib. Yes, at first, it's easy to miss, but if you slow it down, you'll see what happened. A dark figure quickly darts across the room in a split second. What or who it was is unknown. The woman posted the video hoping to get some answers, so if you have any theories, let her know. The next video caused quite a stir online. It shows a girl with a friend on a dark evening. At first, it seems like they're just playing by the water and nothing unusual is happening, but watch closely. It's easy to miss, but if you slow it down and zoom in, you can see that when the girl falls into the water, someone's hand grabs her. The girl herself was frightened and shocked after the incident, and she still doesn't know what it was. The next clip features a strange figure that appeared during stormy weather. Watch closely.
Please tell me y'all see this. Just watch. Watch straight out into that yard. Look, you see it? Look. And it happens again. Look. Look. See? Man, I'm telling you right now. Ignore my dogs. But look, man, I think it's time to move. Please tell me y'all see this. Just watch. Watch straight out into that yard. Look, you see it? Look. And it happens again. Look. Look. See? Man, I'm telling you right now. Ignore my dogs. But look, man, I think it's time to move.
At one point, a white anomaly becomes visible. It appears, disappears, then reappears. Was it just a trick of the eye, a play of light, or an actual ghost? That remains a mystery. The next video is short but mysterious. A little girl was just playing outside when something went wrong. Take a look. As she's running, she suddenly stops, seemingly confused about what just happened. At the moment she stops, it looks like someone is pulling her dress. The girl herself appears puzzled. The video cuts off at this point. Whether there was something paranormal in this footage or not is for you to decide. A well-known explorer named Ian sets out to a former church that was built back in 1871. According to eyewitnesses, footprints have begun to appear inside the old monastery, as if something is wandering there. Passers-by and researchers have reported hearing terrifying screams. Some hear the sound of a church bell, even though it has long been gone. There was once a Catholic school on the church grounds, where disobedient children were locked in some of the rooms. It is said that their spirits now seek revenge. Let us take a look at what Ian managed to record.
If one of the nuns is down here with me, I want you to make a loud noise to let me know. Oh my goodness.
While exploring the premises, the blogger notices a sound resembling a child crying. He continues forward and attempts to communicate with the supposed spirits. It seems that they respond.
Sister, is that you? I just heard something over here now. Sister Maria, if that's you, could you...
Whoa, 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 dude! What the f***? Holy shit!
Sorry. Dude, tell me you did not just see that. That Bible just opened. All on its own. Look at this. How would you explain that?
A book suddenly opens on its own. Ian believes it is the spirit of one of the sisters who once taught the children. But what happens next is truly frightening.
That is the page I just flipped to. Sister, is there something you're trying to tell me? What the? Oh, look at that! Look at that! Dude, she was moving that crucifix. Oh my gosh.
One of the spirits seems to warn him to be more careful by moving a cross on the wall. Ian leaves the monastery and examines the surroundings. At one point, he hears something resembling a scream.
I will literally run out of here and never come back. Oh. Just trying to see if I can catch anything up there with one of the photos. If you're the altar boy that rings the bell, show yourself right now. I can't tell. It looked like a bit of a disturbance in that one. I don't know. I could be going crazy. It's hard to see because it's so high up. I don't see it anymore. I don't know. Is there something up there? I think I might have just caught something. Oh my gosh.
The blogger takes several photographs in hopes of capturing spirits, and in one of them a ghost appears. Ian gathers his courage and decides to go upstairs.
I don't know. All I know is it sounds creepy. Whoa, that just came from down here. Oh my god! Who's there? Who's there? I just seen like a dark figure dart past these doors. I just seen him through the windows.
At some point, something terrifying rushes past behind a door. The blogger runs straight there, but the room is empty. However, Ian is certain that a dark figure was just a couple of meters away from him.
What the heck, that reflection looks crazy in that picture. Father, what is your name? Whoa, dude! Something just appeared in the window. The window of that door. Holy shit, did you see that? Oh my god, dude! Take another one. Come on. That was literally a shadowy figure.
He takes several more photographs. A dark silhouette appears in one of them, right in the window of that very door. Despite everything that is happening, Ian continues. Once again, he encounters paranormal activity.
I know you're in here. Could you jiggle this doorknob again? Use whatever energy you need. You see that? Look at that. Oh my god. Oh, dude. And look, there's nothing. There's nothing in here. No one. Oh my goodness, dude, I caught that on camera.
Behind a door, It seems as though someone is sitting and moving the handle, but when he opens it, he sees no one. This investigation comes to an end, and Ian becomes convinced that this monastery hides many secrets that not everyone has the ability to uncover. In the next video, a blogger sets out on a paranormal investigation. He visits a house that, according to local legends, is haunted. Let's see what he managed to capture.
안녕하세요.
At one point, while in one of the rooms, he hears a knocking sound. Despite everything happening around him, he continues his in-depth investigation. He sets up a camera and lies down on the bed to see, rather, to understand, if anything will occur. After some time, someone, or something, knocks on the door, and the blogger is pulled off the bed. He inspects the room but finds no one and nothing. Could it have been someone from his team? Or was it something paranormal? The following clip was recorded through a door peephole and scared a lot of viewers. Let's take a look.
There's like little mosquitoes. What did you say, Mary? I didn't hear you.
You gotta keep that open so it doesn't get all musty.
You can't tell me if I'm good.
A strange, ghost-like anomaly appears behind the person and passes through the frame before disappearing. That day, a girl was filming herself, showing her hair. It seemed like a normal video, until the camera suddenly fell on its own for no apparent reason.
So I want to see the sides. Like my bangs, I've had to like fix my bangs myself. But this is what it looks like if I don't straighten pieces of it. And like, it's just a whole mess. Dang it. That scared me. Okay. God, what the was that? Did you see that? Like it ran, oh no, absolutely not.
Then it began to move, as if something invisible was controlling it. The video cuts off at that point, and we don't know what happened next, but we can at least speculate. In the next video, a Japanese paranormal enthusiast named Shiro and his team go into a building where, according to legend, ghosts reside. Let's see what they were able to capture.
So, I don't know if Shirako-san noticed this, but I'm sorry for not being here or in the room. Wow, wait a minute. What is this?
After some time, the blogger hears strange sounds and tries to find the source. A door to one of the rooms suddenly closes, and this is caught on camera. On one of the surveillance cameras they set up, Shiro hears something that sounds like a woman's voice. Then, the surveillance camera records an anomaly. Watch closely. Something appears to move from right to left at that moment. The blogger moves on to another part of the building and once again encounters strange noises. A few minutes later, while he is setting up a camera, he experiences something truly frightening. Watch.
Odeka okay. Is there a ping or something? Well, let's do this. What kind of sound is that, seriously?
Behind Shiro, you can see an anomaly, as if someone else was there at that moment. Despite everything happening, the blogger keeps going.
For a bit. A woman's? What? Mr. Tail. Mr. Whitetail. Mr. Whitetail. Mr. Whitetail. Mr. Something strange came out. Something strange came out. It looked like something strange was coming out, so I heard a woman's voice and... Yeah.
In one of the rooms, he hears knocking sounds and runs away in fear. One of the team members also hears a woman's voice and even thinks he saw someone at that moment. Let's watch it again. A small anomaly can indeed be seen on the left. Who or what it was is unknown. A few minutes later into the investigation, Shiro also notices another anomaly that looks like a shadow in one of the rooms. Watch it again and comment if you saw anything. That's where the investigation ends. Whether to believe the Japanese ghost hunting team or not is up to you. In the next clip, a girl was filming a mukbang for TikTok. However, someone noticed something creepy in the background and uploaded the video in search of answers. Take a look.
Guys, kaka-upload ko lang itong video na to ngayong gabi. Tignan nyo dun sa may pinto. Tumawag kasi yung friend ko, meron daw siya nakita dun sa pinto, kaya tiningnan ko agad yung kaka-upload ko lang na video. Tingnan nyo guys. Totoo nga. Tapos kaya napa-edit na naman ako ulit. Tingnan nyo mabuti kung totoo ba to or ako lang ba nakakita o yung friend ko na yun lagi siyang tumatawag sa akin at ini-screenshot niya yung mga nakikita niya. Pero this time talagang gulat na gulat talaga ako sa nakita ko. Kaya guys, kayo na lang po ang mag-usga kung ano ba talaga itong nakita namin. Guys, umilan tayo ulit. Ay, matay ng marami na yun para tayo. Ito na pala sa mga nanood o gabi sa live. Alam niyo ba yung pinuntan natin sa gabi? Number 1, 3PS place sa
While the girl was eating, it looked like someone was watching her. Did you see it? To her right, behind her, there was something that resembled a figure, possibly a child. As if someone, or something, was staring at her the entire time, without blinking. The figure didn't move, and it's unknown what it actually was. The girl herself did not comment on the event. This video was recorded in a cemetery on what seemed to be an ordinary day. However, it attracted many paranormal researchers and regular users. Let us take a look. Among the graves, a dark silhouette appears, as if it is standing and watching. Notice its inhuman complexion. The user who recorded the video claims that this is the ghost of a child who wanders this place and cannot pass on to the afterlife. Whether that is true or not is for you to decide. The next video was found on Reddit and captured by a surveillance camera in a regular apartment. At night, you can see a blurry figure walking across the room and then disappearing. Many commentators were convinced that this could be a real ghost. However, others suggested it could have been a simple camera glitch. I'd like to hear your opinion on this video. This video was found on social media and sparked a lot of debate. Let's take a look. The user filmed something terrifying, at least in their opinion, through the window of a house. Watch closely and let us know what you think it was. Let's discuss it in the comments. The following series of clips was posted by Ryan. He started hearing strange sounds in his house and decided to record everything.
How do I turn the light on this? All right, I got the light on. Oh my God. Listen to this. Listen to this. Dude, I'm telling you, man. Is anybody up here? Is anybody up here? Oh my God. Is anybody up here? Hey, is it? Oh my fucking God!
The man goes upstairs trying to figure out where the sounds are coming from. And at one point, he captures something dark moving in his attic. And that wasn't all. Strange events kept happening, and Ryan began to get seriously nervous. He installed several surveillance cameras. This time, a camera in his backyard captured something disturbing. Many commenters suggested it might be a rake. Ryan filmed another video at 5 a.m. He heard strange noises, as if something was wandering around his house.
Shit. Oh my God, I had the light on. There is something walking around outside of my window. I could hear it down the hallway. You hear that? Where is it coming from? I can't see it.
The man was already on edge, even though he is a skeptic and doesn't believe in the paranormal. And it didn't end there. A camera installed in the storage room captured paranormal activity. Watch. The door opened for no apparent reason. You can hear strange noises, as if someone is in that small room leading to the attic. Then a ball suddenly appears on the floor, as if something invisible wanted to play. After that, you can hear objects falling and a faint creaking sound, similar to someone coming down the stairs. When Ryan goes up to the attic, he finds no one there except old belongings. He looks around, unable to understand what exactly the camera captured at that moment. The man recorded another video when he returned home after a 3-day vacation, but he noticed that the lights in his house were on. And Ryan realized that all the events were once again leading him to the attic. Would you be able to live in a place like that? The next set of clips was sent in by a subscriber. He claims that paranormal events occur in his home. The man frequently comes face to face with them. He began filming everything on his phone in an attempt to document what's happening in his house. In the first video, he captured curtains moving, even though the window was closed. In another clip, he recorded a dark figure standing near the bed in his bedroom. The man writes that everything going on is driving him crazy, and he doesn't know what to do. In the next video, a girl captured a shadow she noticed in her home. Watch.
It's okay. I can see you. Come to me. Are you a little boy? It's okay. Come here. It's okay. I don't know if my eyes are playing tricks on me, but it looks like it's going like back and forth. You see a movie? See a movie? It's okay.
No, wait.
It's
Come
okay.
back. Come back.
Where?
No, you come back. Go straight. Look straight. Towards me. No. Turn towards me like you were earlier. Put your back towards me.
She tries to talk to the shadow, which resembles a child. While she and her husband try to understand what or who they're dealing with, the child-shaped shadow literally runs past them a moment later. They claim they were alone in the house. Whether to believe them or not is up to you. The next clip truly frightened the homeowner. Right near their door, a cryptid was spotted. A dark humanoid figure moves along the street. The creature appears blurred and partially obscured, which has led to debate about its nature. Perhaps it was just a dog and a camera malfunction. Or what if it is something many people fear? The following series of videos was recorded by a man who has been experiencing terrifying events in his home. Let's take a look.
Καλησπέρα παιδιά. Σήμερα ήρθα να φυλάω λίγο το σπίτι του αδερφού μου, διότι αυτός έχει πάει διακοπές, διότι δούλευε πάρα πολύ. Φάσε ρε φίλε. Παιδιά το είδατε. Παιδιά, το είδατε? Ρε, πώς... Τι είναι αυτό, ρε φίλε, ξανά? Τι φάση, ρε φίλε? Έλα, εντάξει, με κοροϊδεύει τώρα, έτσι? Ναι, οκ. Εγώ, παιδιά, φεύγω, δεν κάθομαι μόνος μου σε αυτό το σπίτι. Όχι, όχι. Όχι.
In the first video, while filming himself, a dark figure can be seen behind him. The man has no idea who or what it could be. However, when he goes to check, the dark shadow can be seen running through the hallway. This time, the man decides to leave his apartment in search of a safer place.
Κοιτάξτε την τεράκλα, κοιτάξτε. Κοιτάξτε, κοιτάξτε. Κοιτάξτε, 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 κοιτάξτε. Κοιτάξτε, κοιτάξτε. Κοιτάξτε, κοιτάξτε. Κοιτάξτε. Και δεν υπάρχει τίποτα. Πώς γίνεται αυτό, ρε φίλε? Πραγματικά το είδατε ότι δεν υπάρχει τίποτα εδώ μέσα? Και κοίταξα παντού. Δεν υπάρχει...
In another video, he captures a chair moving for no apparent reason. And a short while later, he notices something behind him. But he doesn't stop sharing videos with his followers.
Κοιτάξτε, φαίνεται μέσα από το παράθυρο.
In yet another clip, he captures a dark figure that appears in his home for just a few moments before vanishing. As the man starts spending more time outside his home, he begins to feel that the dark figure is following him everywhere. In one of the final videos, he spots the figure behind his car.
Παιδιά, το βλέπετε? Παιδιά, κοιτάξτε. Παιδιά, τι είναι αυτό το πράγμα? Παιδιά. Παιδιά, το είδατε? Και βρέχει έξω. Δεν υπάρχει τίποτα. Τι ήταν αυτό, ρε φίλε?
But when he approaches, it vanishes, as if it was never there. That's where the series of videos from this man ends. What this figure is, or why it's following him, well, that's up to you to decide. The next video was sent to us by a viewer. Let's take a look. You can see a silhouette walking across a wave and then disappearing from frame. Against the backdrop of the sunset, it looks more beautiful than scary. Was it just an optical illusion or something more? That's for you to decide. According to the author, this video captured a Yeti. In the footage, you can see a large creature covered in dark fur standing on a snowy hill. At some point, the creature suddenly starts running away, as if it noticed the camera. This clip is already being called proof of the Yeti's existence, while skeptics are convinced it's just a person in a costume. What it really was is up to you to decide. This video was posted on Reddit. A girl started experiencing unusual incidents in her apartment that scared her, so she began documenting everything. At first, she goes into the bathroom and notices a black piece of fabric just floating in the air. But that was only the beginning. A few moments later, things start flying out of the closet, and her sneakers begin moving for no apparent reason. The strange events didn't stop. Paranormal incidents kept happening in the girl's home again and again. This time she didn't notice it, but the black cloth simply lifted into the air, as if someone was underneath it. That's where the video ends. Whether the girl fooled everyone or something truly paranormal is living in her home is up to you to decide. In the next video, a man is concerned because things keep falling and breaking in his house.
So, in that video, you'll hear two things break. This is my awesome stepson. I try not to have glass in the house for this very reason, but it broke. That was the first one you heard broke in the video. Second one is this clock, which you guys have probably seen in a number of my videos outside of here. Notice there's no damage. Just one thing wrong, it's missing the glass. It exploded, and you can literally barely touch this thing, and it goes out. So let's take it over here.
This time, it was a portrait of his son and a clock. He decided to review the footage from the security camera to understand what happened that late evening.
Paths of righteousness for his name's sake. So, guide me along the paths of righteousness for the sake of your name. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil. My cup overflows. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I shall dwell in the house of the Lord forever. In the name of Jesus Christ, I want to prophesy provision over this home. Lord, you are our shepherd, and we shall not lack anything. We declare that abundance enters this home, prosperity, wealth, and financial victories. We declare to God that you are the provider of our house, the provider of this home. Your word says, Lord, that you give to your children even while they sleep. Therefore, Father, I believe that during this night of rest, this person will be blessed by you. Their plans, projects, connections, sales, and businesses will be released by the Lord while they sleep. We place everything in your hands, in the name of Jesus Christ. To bless the work of this person, the work of everyone in this home, so that it may be fruitful.
After watching the footage, the man felt uneasy. He heard the portrait and clock break but couldn't figure out why it happened. Strange noises seemed to start haunting the man and his family. There's another video from this man. In it, he films everything on his phone as soon as he begins hearing strange sounds.
Those damn noises again. Welcome to my life. Hello? Hello? I'm by myself. Hello? Hello? Shit. Somebody walking around in there. There's definitely somebody in there. Could have sworn I seen somebody walking in there. The light switch is right here. I'm coming in. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Swore I saw somebody in there. Okay. There we go.
He searches the house for answers but finds no one on the first floor. When he goes upstairs, he sees a shadow passing behind a closed door. The man is convinced someone is in the room. After a few moments, he finally decides to open the door and enter. He carefully inspects the room but finds no one. He checks the other rooms and discovers no one there either. So, what was it? That remains a mystery. It is claimed that this video was recorded by a girl who is now afraid to go outside. Before going to sleep, she looked into the bathroom, and when she looked out the window, she saw this. A terrifying figure with completely white eyes stood motionless. The video is short, and it is difficult to judge whether it was editing, someone's prank, a mask, or something else. As always, I will leave the decision to you. The next short video made quite a stir on social media. A girl pointed her phone's camera at a mirror, recording everything, and this is what she captured. Did you see a face? What do you think it was? Just a simple editing trick or an optical illusion? Share your thoughts in the comments. The following series of videos was filmed by a man named Jesse and posted on TikTok. He claims that something paranormal is residing in his house and is asking for help from his followers. Let's take a look.
The hell?
In the first video, Jesse goes to the bathroom because he hears strange noises. He suspects someone might be behind the shower curtain but finds no one. But what scared Jesse at that moment was when the water in the bathtub suddenly turned on without any visible reason. Without much hesitation, Jesse turns it off and moves toward the door to leave the bathroom. However, as soon as he turns around, the shower curtain lifts forcefully as if signaling someone's presence. In the second video from Jesse, the action again takes place in the bathroom. He heard screams, footsteps, and the sound of objects falling and went to check what was happening. But right away, Jesse encountered issues with the electricity. He simply couldn't turn on the lights. But what scared him wasn't that. Just a few seconds later, a figure resembling a woman appears above the door. The video ends there, and Jesse claims that he searched the entire house that day and found no one. The next video Jesse shot was in his second bathroom. Let's take a look. It seems like a child is standing in the shower, tapping on the glass. But as soon as Jesse looks inside, the tapping stops, and the child is nowhere to be found. Jesse started sharing that the paranormal activity was intensifying, and now he often leaves his own home because he's afraid to stay there. After one late night walk, when he was returning home, Jesse shot the following video.
Amy? Amy? Ay, Diosito. Amy? Amy?
In the room, you can hear someone laughing, and his daughter is sitting there. You can clearly see hands reaching out toward the girl. When Jesse approaches his daughter, she seems to be in a trance, and the hands he saw earlier just disappear. He tries to bring his daughter out of this state, but the video cuts off. Viewers who watched the videos Jesse posted were both amazed and terrified. Many said that an evil spirit inhabits the house and is capable of taking any form, whether a small child or a woman. However, the spirit's purpose remains unknown. Other viewers accused Jesse of staging the videos and skillfully editing them for views. Some even suggested that the paranormal activity might stem from the previous owners of the house and recommended that Jesse research the history of the place where he lives. What's your opinion on what Jesse captured in these videos? In the next video, a man runs through a building in near total darkness, a place not many would dare to enter. Armed with a flashlight, he seems to be running from something. Watch closely at what he managed to capture.
Llegando al puente. Todo bien.
Did you see it? A few meters away from him, there appears to be a dark figure that vanishes in an instant. Whether it was just an illusion or not remains a mystery. The next clip was captured by a surveillance camera. A security guard noticed something strange and decided to review the footage. At first, nothing happens, but then the curtains, just hanging there, start to move and twist. Was it just a draft, someone's prank, or a real paranormal incident? We'll never know, but we can at least speculate. In one of the apartments, something eerie was caught on a surveillance camera. Let's take a look. At first, it seems like nothing is happening, but watch closely. A cat slowly approaches the stuffed teddy bear, as if it sees something near it, and then the bear starts to move. Viewers had mixed reactions to this video. Some said that clips like this are easy to fake. Other commenters wrote that they saw something resembling a child's shadow near the bear. What was actually recorded in that apartment, we'll never know, but we can at least make guesses. This video was recorded by a blogger while exploring an abandoned house. He encountered truly frightening events. Let us take a look. A couch suddenly began to move, but that was not what frightened the blogger the most. Upon closer inspection, he noticed a figure resembling a ghost. Whether it really was a ghost or the blogger simply deceived everyone is up to each individual to decide. In the next video, Spanish bloggers visit an abandoned farm with a dark history. In the last century, a man lived on this farm who committed heinous acts and was even called a maniac. When he was caught in a sexual act in one of the farm's rooms, people decided to humiliate, mutilate, and kill him. Since then, many legends have surrounded this place. Paranormal enthusiasts who visit this site all say that the maniac still resides within these walls. Let's see what the bloggers managed to capture.
Hay medicamento por todos lados, güey.
The bloggers hear a sound as if something moved or fell. It might have been a wooden pallet, but what caused it to move? The brave bloggers continue on.
Hey. Ah, se me cayó. Ay, güey. Ni cuenta me di. Ay, Dios, aquí siento muy feo, güey. ¿Escuchaste? Güey. A ver, espérame aquí, güey.
After a while, they hear a sound that seems to be coming from outside. They shine their flashlight out the window and see no one, so they decide to go outside and check. However, they don't find anyone there either. Returning to the building, the bloggers capture something that starts to scare them.
No mames, güey. No mames. ¿Viste eso? ¡Hola! No mames. Ahí está, güey. Esa era la que estaba allá arriba, güey. Neta. Esa prenda es la que estaba aquí arriba, güey. Esa de ahí.
An object hanging on the wall suddenly falls with force, as if someone intentionally pulled it down. The bloggers explore other parts of the building, and just a few seconds later, they hear something that resembles a voice.
Ay, cabrón. ¿Qué pedo?
When they shine their flashlights to find the source of the sound, they suddenly hear a loud, unexpected bang. The men continue walking around the farm, investigating, and a few minutes later, they capture something else paranormal.
Hola. Buenas noches. Buenas noches. ¿Hay alguien aquí? ¿Escuchas? Ay. No mames, si escuchas eso, güey. No mames. Le acaban de dar un golpe aquí, güey. A esta luna le dieron un golpe por fuera. Hola. Buenas noches.
A curtain on a window suddenly starts moving for no apparent reason. They go outside to figure out what's going on. However, from the outside, the bloggers find no one and nothing.
¿Hola? Sí. La teja. Uy. La teja. Uy. What? ¡Hola! ¿Escuchaste ese lamento? ¡Hola! ¿Escuchaste ese lamento?
Moving to another part of the building, the bloggers keep hearing strange sounds on this farm. They associate it with a child crying or screaming, but it's unlikely a child would be in this place at night. And then something happened that the bloggers didn't expect.
No mames, ahí hay alguien asomado, güey. Ah, no mames. Se metió. ¡Hola! Buenas.
At the end of the corridor, a dark figure suddenly peeks out and disappears within a split second. The men also set up night vision cameras and special sensors to alert them to any paranormal presence on the farm. They decide to split up, with Kevin going into the room where the maniac was once found, to try and communicate with him.
Sé que estás aquí conmigo. ¿Me puedes dar alguna señal? Sé que estás aquí conmigo. ¿Me puedes dar una señal? Ay, Dios, me siento como desprotegido. Familia, siento que Él está aquí conmigo. Siento una presencia cerca de mí. Ay, Dios. Dios, Dios, Dios. Siento que está aquí conmigo, familia.
¡No mames! ¡No mames, familia! ¡No mames, no mames! Mira, ven eso. Vean eso, se está moviendo esa madre. Se está moviendo esa madre. Oh.
Additionally, you can see something pulling on Kevin's backpack. After the incident, the bloggers go outside and continue filming.
Ay, no, Dios mío, güey. Vámonos. Vámonos, güey. Ay, Dios, 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 Dios. Mi linterna, güey. Ay, Dios.
No mames, no mames, no mames, no mames, no mames. No mames. No mames, güey. Allá hay alguien, güey. Allá hay alguien. Te lo juro que acabo.
In one of the windows, they manage to capture a dark figure that seems to be standing and watching them. They rush over to check the room, but once again, they find no one inside. The investigation ends here. Viewers who watched the Spanish blogger's video were intrigued by the place and its history. Many suggested that the restless soul of the maniac might still be there. Others said that besides the men, someone else might have been on the farm, trying to scare them. And some thought that the bloggers made everything up and staged the whole thing. Whose side are you on? This next video was found on TikTok. Let's watch.
Человек, в обратную пьет.
A woman recorded someone, or something, knocking behind the wall of her apartment. It's been seriously bothering her. She claims the wall is very thin, and behind it is their kitchen. 3 people live there: the grandmother, the daughter, and the granddaughter. For 7 days and nights, they've been trying to figure out what's causing the knocking sounds behind the wall. The scariest part, according to the woman, is that the granddaughter started communicating with whatever is back there, and in return, she receives something like knocking responses. As if someone really is trying to reply. The family believes some invisible entity is tapping out answers. Whether you believe them or not is up to you. In the next clip, a girl recorded something between the trees. Take a look.
That that just leave? I gotta rewind that because it looked like it ducked.
Many users said they didn't see anyone and that it was just a shadow falling. But the girl heard clicking sounds in the bushes, as if something was trying to sneak closer to her. Did you see anything? This video sparked a lot of discussion online. Watch.
Caio! Caio! Acorda! Acorda! O que foi, Alves? O quadro que a gente comprou hoje no antiquário mexeu o olho de novo. Eu te falei que eu vi mexendo o olho no carro! Peraí, me explica de novo. O quadro que a gente comprou hoje, eu te falei que eu vi o olho mexendo no carro, não falei? A gente botou na parede, eu não quis dormir ali porque eu achei que ele ia me olhar e eu fui gravar e ele tava me olhando.
Me mostra essa porra.
Vai lá ver.
Poxa, que era uma coisa
Eu
mais
não tô
séria.
ficando mais sério que isso. A mulher falou pra gente que já tinham feito trabalho nesse quadro. Eu falei que era maluquice comprar. Eu não vou entrar. Não vou entrar. Eu não vou entrar, Caio.
Peraí. Tu tá falando que o quadro mexeu?
Mexeu o olho. Olhou pra mim.
Alves, mano, sinceramente, viado. 3 da manhã, tu acordou no susto e tu devia estar sonhando.
Eu não tô zoando, cara.
Eu vou acender a luz.
Olhou pra tu, Caio.
A man was filming a rather creepy painting during an investigation, but ended up capturing something that still scares him. He wakes up his partner to show him what he saw. Look closely at the painting. It seems like it moved its eyes, or maybe someone was behind it, trying to fool everyone. Later, the guys hear a terrifying sound and run off. We'll never know the truth, but you have to admit, it was creepy. The final video was recorded by a security camera in a parking lot at night.
They see me rolling, they hating, patrolling and trying to catch me riding dirty, 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 trying to catch me riding dirty. My music's so loud, I'm swinging. They hoping that they gon' catch me riding dirty, trying to catch me riding dirty, trying to catch me riding dirty, trying to catch me riding, trying to catch me riding dirty.
You can see several cars, one of which starts moving after a while, even though there's no one in the driver's seat. Moreover, its movements don't make sense. The car just drives onto the sidewalk and crashes into a railing. What do you think caused this? Was it something paranormal? Or is there a logical explanation? The next clip was posted on social media by a blogger who heard disturbing sounds coming from the bedroom.
Nope. Not today, thank you, Satan. Magic.
As he approached, he saw that something was standing over the bed, covered by a blanket. Suddenly, it falls, as if there had never been anyone there. The man comes closer, but there is no one under the blanket. Could it have been a ghost? Or did someone simply play a trick? The following clip was filmed by a man who posted it in search of answers. Let's watch. As he records a video on his phone, a dark anomaly can be seen passing through the room. Do you have any theories about what it could be? I'd love to read them in the comments. In the next video, a man hears a noise coming from the bathroom and starts filming everything. Let's see what he managed to document. When he enters the bathroom, a dark figure can be seen behind the shower curtain. The man stands nearby for a few seconds, filming, hesitating to look at what might be there. Meanwhile, the curtain starts to move. Unfortunately, he never gathered the courage to see who or what was really behind it. So I'll leave that decision up to you. In this video, a team of paramedics arrives to see a man named Kes. According to the medics, he suffers from severe schizophrenia. Kes claims he can't leave the room because someone is standing in front of the door. The team decides to use a common method for patients. They open and close the door to show that no one is there. However, a few minutes before that, something unsettling happens.
At the door and they're not going to let me go past it.
They wearing? What are they wearing?
They're wearing blue. Like
Good,
someone's
good.
there and they're not gonna let me go past. Someone's at the door.
I need you to sit up, okay? Can you do that?
You got it. Listen, there's no need to apologize. Whatever makes you comfortable, okay?
Thank
We're here for you.
Okay?
All right? Is that okay? That it?
As the team arrives and enters the room, a clock suddenly falls to the floor for no apparent reason. After everything that happened, Kes decides he needs to fight his hallucinations. He chooses to record everything he sees on a camera mounted on his chest. According to the doctor, this will help him distinguish reality from his disturbing fantasies. He also installs a camera in the room, and here's what it captures.
Hey, what's wrong? What? What? Where? What? There's nothing in there. What?
A girl who was in the house suddenly screamed, as if she saw something. Kes went to check what had happened. After a while, he ended up in the kitchen. Kes was talking to someone, as if he saw someone in front of him.
You always say the same thing. No. No. Quit it. Stop bringing that up. Stop saying that. You always wait till now to say that. Whoa. Alexa, light on.
Then suddenly, the curtain hanging between the rooms moved. Something really was near the man. He steps into the hallway briefly, trying to convince himself it's a hallucination. But when he looks back, Kes realizes it's real. The curtain moves again, and he gets closer. Eventually, it lifts up. After reviewing the footage, Kes realizes that none of it was his imagination, and that he isn't crazy, as the doctors believe. In this video, some vloggers go to an abandoned building in search of paranormal activity. Let's see what they were able to capture.
Vean eso. Está de terror esto, ¿eh?
Están muy tétricas las figurillas.
Sí. Esta sin cabeza está de miedo, miren. Uy. Con bebé llorando. Sí.
In one of the rooms, they find doll figures that look rather creepy. Then, they hear some kind of noise in the house, despite the fact that they thought they were alone. Or at least, that's what they believed. They continue exploring the house, trying to capture paranormal evidence. And then, they manage to film something truly frightening.
Se están escuchando cada vez más cosas.
Vamos a entrar a la cocina, Daniel. Mira la pared aquí enfrente.
Mira, esto que está todo lleno de humedad. Mira todas estas grietas.
De arriba del techo. ¡Ay, güey! Vi algo ya. ¿Qué? ¡Ay, atrás vi algo! Estaba algo. ¡Oh, la madre! Algo atrás de ti vi. Uy, cabrón. Voy a pasar.
Cuidado.
Aquí vi algo, güey.
Behind one of the vloggers, Daniel, a dark figure with glowing eyes can be seen. Whatever it was peeked out and then disappeared within a moment.
¡Hala! ¡Ve esto, güey! ¡Ve esto, ve! Abrió la puerta, güey. Abrió la puerta.
Está cerrada, ¿verdad?
Sí, no mames.
Mira estas, güey.
¡A la madre!
Mira esas manos.
Algo subió, güey. Ve, eso está fresco, güey. No mames.
The men continue searching, checking every corner of the building. On the stairs, they find handprints and a door to the second floor that is wide open. This genuinely scares the vloggers. Later, they film another paranormal figure, this time resembling a woman in a gray dress. The vloggers said they literally got goosebumps from everything that was happening. They keep encountering strange noises in the house and document everything.
Estaba atrás de allá, en la puerta, si estaba arriba. Según yo no estaba acá arriba, güey, porque yo había grabado que no había visto nada de eso. Ve esta mamada. ¡Hola!
¿Escuchaste?
Sí, sí son lamentos, pero como de hombre grande.
Mira, ahí se vio algo.
No mames, Daniel.
Espérate.
Mira, el cuadro, Daniel.
Sí, lo estoy viendo. Me congelé, me dio escalofríos, estoy...
Hazte para acá, bájate.
Mira.
Bájate. Venga, el cuadro.
Uf. ¿Viste cómo se movió?
Sí, güey.
No mames.
¿Estás bien?
A few moments later, one of the men notices a painting on the wall beginning to move. That's where their investigation comes to an end. And as for what they really captured in that house, that's for you to decide. The next video was filmed by a young woman who works cleaning houses. She said that this particular home couldn't be rented out for a long time, as people were scared off by strange sounds and paranormal incidents.
Esta casa se ha limpiado muchísimas veces porque la gente no dura rentando. Rompe el contrato por una u otra cosa y tuvimos que venirla a limpiar el día de hoy porque ya mañana se van a mover. Se las quiero enseñar. Lo raro es que dice el realtor que no dura la gente. Esta casa se ha limpiado muchísimas veces porque rompe el contrato a la gente. Ay, no mames. Ya es noche. Estoy sola. Chingados está ahí. No hay nada. Esta pinche casa la han rentado un chingo de veces.
As the woman walks through the house, the bathroom door suddenly opens. Despite everything happening, she continues her inspection. After some time, she hears a strange noise and tries to find its source.
Se escucha el ruido para acá. No sé qué sea. Escucha mucho ruido. Yo creo que me voy a tener que ir. No sé. Tengo que ir a apagar la luz de ella porque se está poniendo ya. Ay, no. Creo que me voy a regresar mañana mejor. Ya me voy a la chinga. Esa pinche luz, la de acá la tengo que apagar.
When she enters the kitchen, one of the cabinets opens on its own, for no apparent reason. The woman can't take it anymore and decides to leave the house, and that's where the video ends. What do you think? Could ghosts really live there, or is this all just a publicity stunt? Share your theories in the comments. This video frightened many users. Let us take a look. The user recorded a figure peeking out from behind a table. But when approaching the table, it suddenly disappears. After watching the video, many suspected the man of editing, although the figure did indeed look frightening. The next clip was filmed by a woman who simply wanted to take a shower. Take a look. Behind the curtain, you can see a dark hand moving, and then it disappears out of frame. When the woman goes to check what it was, there's no one there. Did she fool all of us or not? We may never know, but we can at least speculate. This footage was recorded in Japan. Let's watch.
誰？わかんない。これずっといいんだよ、こいつ。こいつずっとピンポン鳴らしてんの？そう。めっちゃキモくない？俺ちょっと見てくるわ。え？いやいや、ちょっとやめてよ。やめた方がいいってこれ。え？
A guy was at home with his friend when the doorbell rang. On the video intercom, they saw someone and decided to open the door. But when the man opens it, there's no one there. Then they hear the bell again, and then something truly creepy happens.
いねえじゃん。いないよな。そうだよな。だからいねえって言ってんじゃん。なんか来てる。なんか来てる。
A figure starts approaching the man, though he doesn't see anyone. The figure is only visible through the intercom. And when the friend records the man, there's clearly no one near him. Still, the footage from the intercom looks very unsettling. Then something else happens. The friend who came to visit suddenly disappears, and the front door slams shut. The man runs to the door and locks it, without even thinking about where his friend went. And then, the doorbell rings again. He walks up to the intercom and now sees two figures, presumably his missing friend and another man. That's where the video ends. So what do you think about creepy videos like this one from Japan? Share your thoughts in the comments. The next mysterious clip was filmed in Antalya. Take a look. At that moment, several red lights were visible in the sky, moving around. This sparked many rumors about UFOs. Witnesses said they initially thought they were drones or airplanes, but then noticed they were moving too smoothly and unnaturally. Moreover, at one point the lights simply disappeared, and then they began to reappear and move again. Mystery or something more rational? We can only guess. In the next video, a boy immerses himself in virtual reality and starts playing a game. He doesn't yet know what's coming next.
Mom, stop touching me! Mom, go away! Stop! Mom! Stop! Where are you, Mom?
Suddenly, the door opens, and the boy begins to feel like someone is touching him. He calls out for his mom, but she doesn't come.
Mom! 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 Mom, where? Mom! Mom! Stop! Mom! Mom! Stop! Mom! What are you? Mom! 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 Mom!
When the boy removes his VR headset, we can see his shirt being lifted, as if someone is pulling on it. He stays in the room, panicked, calling out for his mom again. But just a moment later, he notices the hallway light flickering. Finally, not waiting for his mom to arrive, the boy runs to another room. Was this video real or not? It's up to you to decide. This video was filmed by a girl and her boyfriend when they noticed something strange in their house. Watch. The light in one of the windows is on, and inside, something dark can be seen. The figure disappears after a few moments, but it seriously scares the couple. This wasn't the only video from their house. This time, the girl was home alone when the door to the room suddenly closed for no visible reason. The most observant viewers may also have noticed a dark figure behind the door. From that point on, they kept experiencing paranormal incidents again and again. This time, the bedroom door opened, and for a moment, a dark figure could be seen in the doorway. The next video was filmed by the girl while she was cleaning the bathroom. She was planning to send the video to her boyfriend, but she ended up documenting something creepy. Behind the girl, in the mirror's reflection, you could see the dark figure once again. It is unknown what this anomaly's intentions are or what exactly they encountered. This video was recorded in Colombia. A man was standing and saying something in front of the camera when, behind him in the sky, something strange was noticed.
Asusta el clima. Amenaza de lluvia. Preciso cuando va a salir de la capilla hacia Pachavita, manitos. A ver cómo nos va. Que no llueva hasta llegar a Tibaná. Téngame paciencia, Diosito, que la tierra puede esperar un poquito de tiempo.
It looked very much like a flying saucer, would you not agree? Although many users suspected the man of deception for views, other commenters do not rule out the existence of extraterrestrial life. In the following video, a man shows footage from a surveillance camera at his relative's place. Let's take a look. An anomalous figure appears out of nowhere and walks down the street, but pay attention to its legs. It seems like it has 4 legs. The creator is asking for help because he can't even begin to guess what it could be. The next video was filmed by a girl named Melody, who has appeared in our compilations before. She explains that often, when she goes to bed, her door opens by itself. Her followers suggested she set up a camera by the door to find out who, or what, is opening it. Melody decides to run the experiment, placing a camera on one side of the door and filming the other side herself. Let's see what she captured.
Okay, it's recording. Okay. We're gonna go down here. That's the TV, if you hear a TV, that's the TV downstairs. Oh. She's closed. Watch it not open. Why am I whispering? I'll fast forward this so you guys don't have to. Did you see someone? I don't know.
She closes the door, takes her position, and asks viewers to watch closely. After a while, the door does indeed open, but it's clear no one is on the other side. So what is really going on in Melody's home? Why do the doors open on their own, and why does she sometimes hear strange noises? Maybe we'll find out a little later. A woman posted a video that still does not let her rest.
So this is a video of my daughter's friend, and she's leaving. It was about midnight, and she's going. We checked the Ring camera because we were like, what the heck? It's midnight. And then we seen this, which is coming from the right side of the screen. And we were like, what the fuck was that? So then you can see her, she's getting in her car. She did not see anything. What the fuck was that?
The doorbell camera captured her daughter's friend leaving late in the evening. A second after the girl disappeared from view, something rushed across the yard at incredible speed. Users argue it might have been an insect or a technical glitch, but many insist the movement is too large and too fast. What it really was, you decide. The next video was filmed in Astana, Kazakhstan. A user noticed a strange phenomenon in the sky late at night and started recording. Let's take a look.
Стероиды.
Слушай, а куда он летит?
Кстати, это за город.
Блин, меня ужасно снимает. Капец, что сейчас? Да, у меня тоже так. А куда она упадет?
Не, ну это очень далеко не.
Я знаю, что это далеко, но
You can see moving lights in the sky. The man who filmed the video had no idea what it could be. The video received over 1,000 comments. Viewers shared their theories about what it might have been. Some said it was space debris. Others believed the video was clearly edited and didn't trust the man at all. There were even people who wrote about angels falling from the sky or UFOs. I'd love to read your theories in the comments. What do you think was actually captured in this video? In the next video, a man was driving through a forest and recording everything with a GoPro. Let's take a look.
Mirá. Es hermoso este caminito para pasear, despejarse un poco. Acá. Esto sería el canal que lleva... Uy, un Doberman.
After a while, you should pay attention to the tree on the left. It seems like there's something resembling a doll or a person on it, but it's hard to make out. However, the man says he drives there every day and has never seen anyone. Viewers who watched this video suggested various possibilities. Some said it could be just a doll that someone placed on the tree. Others believe that this figure might be connected to rituals since it looks like both a doll and a person. Such dolls were used by tribes to harm specific individuals. What do you think it was? The following series of clips was filmed by a realtor named Jessica. She rents and sells various properties. Some of them are quite old, and strange things happen there. This time, she heard unusual noises in a house built in 1925 and began filming.
Hello? Can you hear it? I don't know, it's from outside. Oh my goodness. I think I have to leave.
As she walks through the house, she hears strange sounds. Frozen in fear, Jessica keeps recording, trying to find answers. But after hearing another noise, she decides to leave the house. Though she was scared, Jessica was determined to find out what was going on, so she returned. Her curiosity got the better of her.
I went back to that abandoned house, the one where I heard those noises, and you will not believe what I found upstairs. This time, when I walked in, it was completely silent. Too silent. I told myself I wouldn't go upstairs, but my curiosity won. I had to see what was up there. As I climbed the stairs, I heard a sound, a low creaking noise, like something shifting. My heart stopped until I realized it was just an old chain hanging from the ceiling, swaying slowly, but then I saw it. A Pepsi can sitting on the windowsill, and on top of it, a freshly burned cigarette, half smoked. I felt cold. Someone had been here. Someone was here the first time I walked through this house, and I didn't even know it. Would you go back? What would you do if you found this?
This time, it was quiet upstairs. But as she climbed the stairs, she noticed that a chandelier was turned on in one of the rooms, and there was a can of Pepsi and a half-smoked cigarette. Jessica noted that it felt quite cold in that moment. Clearly, Someone had been there besides her. Jessica returned again, this time because a showing was scheduled with a client. When the client didn't show up, she went upstairs alone, and immediately regretted it.
Did you see it? Oh my god. What was that? Oh my goodness. I think I have to leave.
Just seconds into her walkthrough, the bathroom door shut by itself, and it seemed like someone was inside. Jessica ran out of the house and decided she would only come back with the client. But by then, the house was already empty. She's still wondering what, or who, it was. A ghost, a squatter, or just the wind. The next video was supposed to be completely ordinary, just some men playing basketball. But something went wrong. Watch closely. When the ball flies away from them, something strange happens. Something from the darkness sends the ball back to them. The men are left bewildered. What it really was, we'll probably never know, but we can at least speculate. This video was recorded by a paranormal investigator from Japan.
人が立てたと違うところ。女の子の。なんか女の子みたいな叫び声聞こえた。ちょ待って、クマかもしれん。換気扇回ってるか。ちょ待って。風ないでしょ。葉っぱ動いてないもん。電気止まってるのに換気扇動いてる。思いっきり回ってるよな。何これ。怖っ。何これ。何これ。何これ。びっくりした。何あれ。あれ。嘘。ちょっと待って、消えた。怖っ。消えた。嘘。そんなことある？ガロくない？これ神回やぞ。
He was walking past an abandoned building and noticed a silhouette in one of the windows. The figure looked as if it were standing inside the room, staring straight out at the street. But a moment later, it vanished, as if dissolving into the air. The blogger still doubts whether it was real or just a play of light, although the footage looks too convincing. The owner of the next house began to suffer from paranormal activity. The problem is that with each passing day it became more active and eventually unbearable. He was losing his mind, but he had nowhere to move. Let us take a look at what he managed to record.
Ouvindo barulho de cama se mexendo aqui faz horas. Aqui em casa faz horas que eu não ouvi esse tipo de barulho. Branca, eu tô sozinho em casa, minha mãe foi pra chácara de novo. Olha isso. Oi! Oi. Meu Deus. Meu Deus, olha isso daqui, gente. Olha isso aqui. Olha onde foi parar a cama. Meu Deus. Que barulho é esse? Caramba! Deus.
At first, the man walks through the house and nothing happens. But after some time, a terrifying scream and the sounds of something falling can be heard coming from the kitchen. He turns around and sees that kitchen utensils are lying on the floor. After checking the kitchen, he finds no one. The next video was shot in Japan. A blogger goes to investigate a local legend. If you swing late at night and count to 4, something will happen. Let's see what he captured.
このブランコを4回漕ぐと心霊現象が起きるということなんですけれども、早速検証していきましょう。1、2、3、4と。
As he swings and counts to 4, nothing happens. But keep watching.
何もないですね。この噂は嘘だったということですね。でもね、この公園他にもいろんな噂がありまして、例えばあの街灯なんですけれども、いやいやいや、気のせい、
He films a second swing beside him. It's also still. But as soon as he steps away, the swings suddenly begin to move for no apparent reason. When he turns the camera back toward them, there are now 2 eerie girls swinging. Then, something truly terrifying happens. The man drops his camera, and sinister laughter can be heard. That's where the video ends. What happened next remains a mystery. This video was filmed on an ordinary highway, but it went viral. Watch closely.
See that?
A flying object can be seen passing by, quite low to the ground. Do you have any theories about what it could be? Share them in the comments and let's discuss. In this clip, the owner noticed her dog behaving strangely and decided to turn on the camera.
Shh. You're crazy.
Oh, so stinky.
The pet growled, stared ahead, and was clearly seeing something the owner could not notice. She is convinced that animals sense the presence of spirits more strongly than humans. Do you think so too? The next video was recorded in a cemetery. A blogger was exploring the surroundings and came across a musician's crypt. At that moment, he recorded something truly frightening. Take a look. On the other side of the closed crypt, a face seems to appear. The blogger believes that it is the very musician buried there. Perhaps disturbing him at night was a mistake. Frank, a blogger and paranormal enthusiast, this time sets out to explore a monastery that, according to legend, is haunted by ghosts. Let's take a look at what he captured.
I've ever seen it, ever. Like, it is beautiful. It looks like clouds above my head. But down here, it's just... What was that? I keep hearing yelling. Look at this. It's like Jesus and Virgin Mary. So that means the people that were here previous were super religious. I 100% heard what sounded like somebody walking in the room. Listen. The floor is actually cracking. Listen to it. I'm gonna stop moving. That is the creepiest shit I've heard. Is there somebody here with me right now that would like to talk? Can you tell me your name? My name is Frank. I heard what sounded like somebody walking in this room. Are you watching me? Are you curious?
After some time, the man hears something that sounds like screaming. When Frank enters the building, he hears footsteps, almost as if he's not alone. In one of the rooms, he records distinct banging noises that really do sound like footsteps. Despite all of this, Frank keeps going.
Hello? There's barely any wind. Marco! Holy shit.
He attempts to communicate with the supposed spirits and asks them questions. At one point, it seems like he gets a response. Frank steps outside to check if anyone is near the monastery. He returns inside, still determined to document the paranormal events. And after a while, something creepy happens, something Frank didn't notice at the time.
Marco? ¿Tú puedes decir Marco or Polo? This building back here's got me on edge. Seeing some stuff hanging from the trees back there. Can you touch the curtain? Hello? I'm not getting any more responses. Oh, damn it. Fuck. I just stepped in a crap ton. Oh shit. I felt that smush too. Yeah.
He sees something strange in the wall, like a hole someone could be watching him through. But that wasn't all.
Abandoned in here. And look how big this place is. It's freaking huge. What was that? I just saw something.
A little later, Frank captures a dark figure passing through the room. When he approaches it, no one is there. At first, he thinks it might have been a bird, but after reviewing the footage over and over again, he becomes convinced it was something else entirely. So what do you think it was? A person, a ghost, or something else altogether? Watch again and share your thoughts in the comments. This clip was found on TikTok, and many are convinced it shows a spirit from the past.
They see me rolling and they are hating me and they think that I am trying to ride so dirty.
The footage shows a translucent figure of a person and a horse moving down the road, almost gliding above the ground. Was it a phantom or an edit? You decide. This video is quite old, but it is still being discussed. Let's take a look.
I don't see nothing down there. Can't be the motorcycles, honey. There's another spot. You see what I'm saying?
What is that?
Who?
No. You moved it, right? Right there. See it?
Uh-huh.
Look. Look. Look at those people.
Can't be.
There's nobody.
Not up in the trees.
There's nobody down there no more. See?
A group of friends noticed something strange deep in the forest and decided to record everything. The silhouette seemed to disappear and then reappear. At the time, they did not dare to get closer, so they still do not know what they encountered. This clip was recorded by a young man who heard strange noises in his house at night. He grabbed his phone to investigate. First came light knocks, then creaking doors, and something that sounded like whispering. When he opened one of the doors, objects began to move and doors slammed shut on their own, as if someone invisible was trying to drive him out. He turned on the lights. No one there. Even the bathroom was empty. Realizing something unexplainable was happening, he packed his things and left the apartment. A man decided to test an old legend. Could he summon Bloody Mary? He locked himself in the bathroom, turned on the camera, and said he was alone. Following the ritual, he said her name 3 times and turned off the lights.
And now, because everything's been so ramped up lately, I want to see if it will happen. So there is nothing in this bathroom with me. I want to make that very clear. There is absolutely no one here. I'm completely on my own. You can see there's like no one behind me. Yeah, we're gonna do it. I'm pretty f***ing nervous. I don't like doing this shit. I really don't. But I feel like I have to. Just to give you guys something, but not only that, but like, I feel like I have a purpose now to sort of go after weird shit after going through everything that I have. But yeah, we're gonna do this now. I'm nervous as shit though. I hate doing this, man, because at 3 AM I'm the only guy in here. I'm trying to stall because I don't want to do it. But yeah, we're gonna do it now. Please, Jesus, God protect me. Bloody Mary. Bloody Mary. Bloody Mary. See if that provokes anything. Oh guys, it's freaky in here right now. It actually feels so cold. Like, this is ridiculous, man. I've only got that candle there, it changes colour. Guys, I've been in here for a while now, and I've kept it dark. Nothing seemed to happen. Like, I thought that maybe because of what I've been going through that it could provoke other things, but like, yeah, obviously Bloody Mary's just a hoax, guys. I wouldn't worry about it. And it's gonna light on now. You guys can see, like, there's nothing in here with me. Like, nothing's happened. Yeah, I guess it's just a hoax. Like, look, there's what the
At first, nothing happened. Then he turned the lights back on, and for a split second, a dark figure appeared in the corner. Viewers analyze the footage frame by frame and are convinced it's not edited. Did he actually summon her, or is it just another clever hoax?
Saints with shark teeth grinning through sermons. Halo held on with duct tape and bourbon. They preach clean hands while washing them in blood.